can't sleep because of jet lag, or need to wake up for a long drive, what do? Sometimes you need to stay awake, and sometimes you desperately need to sleep. Let's look at the best tools for controlling your sleep in Japan. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jun, a licensed pharmacist from Japan. First, a quick note. In Japan, strong sleeping pills require a doctor's prescription. What you buy at the drugstore is this ingredient, Diphenhydramine. As we mentioned in allergy chapter, this is normally used for hay fever. To be technical, it is classified as a first-generation antihistamine. Because it has strong side effect of making you sleepy, we use it as a sleep aid. Actually, this is very common overseas too. This is a standard ingredient for OTC sleep aids around the world. Aside from that, there are a few herbal Kampo formulas. The variety of active ingredient is actually very limited. So please think of diphenhydramine as the main player in Japanese drugstores. On the other hand, what about medicines that wake you up? The answer is very simple. It is the familiar caffeine. Of course, there are many drinks like coffee and energy drinks, but there are also pharmaceuticals. Since caffeine has a weak addictive effect, there is strict regulation in Japan. For example, first, children under 15 years old cannot use these medicines. And second, the maximum dose is usually limited to 200 milligrams per time and 500 milligrams per day. Caffeine is very common, but please be careful not to overdose. Remember, your daily coffee and tea count too. Now let's check the actual caffeine medicine on the next page. Here is the standard product for waking up, Estalon Moca 12. Just one dose contains 200 milligrams of anhydrous caffeine, believe it or not. This is equal to 3 to 4 cups of coffee. It is also mixed with vitamin B1, B6, and B12 to remove sluggishness. But please listen carefully, since this is already strong. Do not drink coffee or tea at the same time. You might get shaky hands or feel sick. Take 2 tablets only when you really need it. Estalon Moca 12. Next, let's look at the medicine designed to make you sleepy. Have you ever taken cold medicine or allergy medicine and felt super drowsy? This medicine uses that exact side effect on purpose. This is the most famous sleep aid in Japan, Drewell. The ingredient is diphenhydramine, which we talked about earlier. It is perfect for temporary insomnia, like when you are jet-lagged, stressed out, or just can't fall asleep for a few days. But be careful, this is not for chronic or serious sleeping problems. Do not use it every day for a long time. So that covers the explanation of Drewell. In Japan, when people say OTC sleep aid, this is one that comes to mind. So that covers the explanation of Drewell. From here, I will introduce 2 Kampo medicines. Next is the super long name, Saiko-ka-ryukotsu-borei-to extract granules. But be careful, this medicine is not for everyone. It is especially for people with very good physical strength, who are feeling angry or irritated. If stress is keeping you awake, this is your choice. However, there is one tricky side effect. It contains an ingredient called rhubarb, which works like a laxative. So it might cause diarrhea or loose stools. If you have a sensitive stomach or are prone to diarrhea, you should probably avoid this. Actually, I used to take this myself when I was working as an office worker. And that covers the explanation of Saiko-ka-ryukotsu-borei-to extract granules. Finally, here is another Kampo medicine. This is Kami-kihi-to extract granules class A. It is designed for people who are physically weak, possess a pale complexion, or suffer from anemia. If you are too exhausted to sleep deep, or if you keep waking up in the middle of the night, this is for you. It gently nourishes your blood and recharges your energy to help you rest. As you can see, this Kampo is also packed with many herbal ingredients. So that covers the explanation of Kami-kihi-to extract granules classic. Alright, great job everyone. To wrap things up, sleep aids in Japan are actually very simple. It is basically just diphenhydramine and a few herbal options. Of course, hospitals have many stronger options, so if your symptoms are heavy, please see a doctor. On the other hand, waking yourself up is also simple. It is just caffeine. But as I said, please be careful with the dosage. Unlike other categories, the sleep care section is small and easy to navigate. Hope you find the perfect medicine for your needs. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. お疲れ様でした。